how's it going, guys? I'm here finally back in the shop. And if you couldn't tell, this is the Christmas episode. So for this episode, we're going to do a fun little project. It's going to be a decorative Christmas tree. I'm actually going to be making 2 of them. So you're going to want to watch the whole video so you know how to do both of them. Because man, these are pretty cool. So these Christmas trees, we're ending up going to do one that is actually stained and another one that's painted. You can do both of them just like me, or if you prefer one or the other, go for that one. And while I'm at it, don't forget to like and subscribe. So since this is the Christmas episode, I thought I'd get a little festive and switch to eggnog. Or at least I think it's eggnog. Oh, that's spoiled milk. Oh, yeah, that's spoiled. Towel. Well, I'm never drinking that crap again. You've never betrayed me. But alright, let's get down to business. So to start this project, we're actually going to start building the base and then the stand. This is going to be pretty easy. We're just going to be making it out of 2x4. I got this scrap 2x4 right here. This should be long enough for all of it. But just to inform you, this is about a 12-foot piece. So if you're just getting 8 foot, you might need more, if you're making 2 anyway. I'll be making 2 trees. One I'm actually going to do at 3 feet. The other one's going to be at 2 foot. The reason I'm making them different heights is just for a style purpose. That being said, if you want to make them 1 foot to 100 feet, never mind, you can't do that, like 10 feet, you're more than welcome to do so. So now we have our tree heights. Oh, they fall over. How are you going to fix that? Now this is the part where we're making the base. This is where you need to take in consideration when you're buying your 2x4. You're going to want about 4 extra feet to build this base. How we're going to build this base is taking these 1 foot sections and drilling them in, installing them on each side of this. That'll make it so the board has nowhere to go and it'll stand up perfectly. So yes, this is where you need that extra wood. But if you're like me, you got plenty of scrap wood. And I'm just going to use this. It's just the base, it doesn't need to look pretty. And here is the beginning of our trees with our bases now on. And as you can see, it's just a little windmill pattern. And also, I mean, these aren't going anywhere. A little wobbly, but that's fine. So now that we got mainly the trunk of the tree, it's time to do the branches. And that we'll be doing with pallet wood. Look at all this stuff. So yes, that means we'll be making trees out of wood. Trees out of wood. Huh. This kind of seems like a silly project. Why would I make a tree out of wood? Probably because my tree is going to be cooler than any other dumb tree. Well, anyway, what I'm going to end up doing is grabbing a couple of these pallet boards and then running them through my planer to get them nice and flat and even, good for me to work with. So, like I said previously, I'm going to be making 2 kinds of trees. One with a stain and then one that I'm just going to end up painting. From a previous project, I actually have a lot of leftover pallet wood that is already stained. So I'm going to skip ahead and just use this for my project. And if you're curious what stains I'm using, here they are. My first one is going to be a black cherry, carbon gray, worn navy, briar smoke. And as for the one I'm painting, I got my pallet wood right here. I'm going to cut it all up and actually end up sanding and then painting it when it's all put together at the end. Okay, so now that we have our Christmas tree cut out, I got it lined up on our post. I have supporting boards right here to help hold it up. All that I'm doing is I got this lined up right on the center of the board, and I'm just going to take a brad nail gun and we're just going to nail these on. I'm going to put 2 to 3 nails on each board, and then that will be enough to hold on this decorative piece. So now we got it where we want it. This is a 16 gauge nail gun. This is going to be plenty strong to hold this pallet wood onto that 2x4. And here's the first of our little Christmas trees. Now just hold on a second while we nail up the other one and we'll finish that up too. Alright, and here's the second tree, same process. We got it all put together. I'm just going to nail these on. And here's our second tree. And honestly guys, me being the pallet wood king, I really don't mind the look of this. So, I mean, if you're feeling lazy and this is all you want to do, I mean, hey, I do not mind the look of this at all. But the wife wants to try something really cool, so here we got some white chalk paint. We're going to paint this whole thing up and then give it a light sanding, and then we're going to see how it turns out. Hopefully Christmassy. So here we have our Christmas tree completely covered in chalk paint. And right here I have 100 grit sandpaper. Now what I'm doing with sandpaper is actually I'm going to scrape this paint off. Sounds crazy, but bear with me. This is what chalk paint is for. It's supposed to give the wood an antique type of look. So let's just get started. So there you go guys, this was my Christmas video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Again, this project was a lot of fun. And again, you can go out and find pallet wood anywhere. You can go to the store. I mean, I found these 2x4s right where I get my pallet wood. I know lumber is still really expensive. I mean, hey, you can make these for probably about 10 bucks. If you're looking for Christmas decorations or even a Christmas gift. I made these for the wife and I know she's going to be really happy with them. But that's the end of my video, so Merry Christmas guys, God bless, and I hope you have a really good Christmas. And don't forget to subscribe. Alright, maybe I'll drink some brandy slush. Sounds a lot better than eggnog.